Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul. Yes. Hi. Got a few things to show today. Just a few. I'm behind in what I want to show, and I don't have a lot of time to make this video, but I haven't put one up in a little bit, so I want to show off a few things. I'm dipping my toe back in. I'm not even dipping a toe. I'm jumping in to trying to put my Nightfall set together with all the different print runs. And I found these on the cheap on eBay. This is Detective Comics 660 Nightfall Part 4, the first print. Okay. And then we have the second print, Roman numeral 2, nice and yellow. See, here's the first print again. Different. I'm a sucker for these different printings from the 90s. I don't know why, but I enjoy them. Plus, this is beautiful Sam Keith art, man. That's a good looking comic. And the third print, Roman numeral 3. The big boy book out of that collection, one I went after here first because it's the more expensive one, obviously. Batman 497, the iconic cover of Bane breaking Batman's back. Here's the newsstand edition, complete with the cover date. Pretty cool, huh? Always love this cover. I mean, it's goofy, right? But it's Kelly Jones, and I'm really liking this cover as a kid. You've seen this cover homaged many times on books since then, so it's a cool book. So here's the newsstand. And the first print with the wraparound. These, and then the second print. Coloring is different. If I took this off, you'd see the Roman numeral 2 for the second print. And the third print, okay? See, second and third, different. So yeah, eventually I'll get that set done pretty soon here, hopefully, and I'll get to show that off to everybody, much like my Death and Return of Superman series. So look forward to that, everybody. The local antique mall had a couple of books that I was happy to find for a couple dollars. Still have them in the same bags and boards, so apologize. Avengers number 2. Everybody's all talking about Kang right now, and pretty much every cover with Kang is being speculated on and is quote-unquote hot right now. This is just a cool Alex Ross cover. I'll always pick up an Alex Ross cover if it's cheap, and this was only a couple of bucks, so I was happy to find this. I think people are paying like 20, 30 bucks for this comic right now, which is, wow. I don't know. Cool cover, cool villain. If you can find this on the cheap, of course, pick it up. And then my buddy Reed Comics, Chris over at Reed Comics, turned me on to this issue, and I've been finding them on the cheap, so I keep picking them up. Superman Man of Steel 22, of course I knew about this book because it's part of my big set that I collected. First appearance, outside of the cameo in Adventures of Superman 500 of John Henry Irons, Steel, the wonderful Shaquille O'Neal movie. But he's a really cool character, and it's just a matter of time till DC does more with him, whether in movies or television or just a better comic series. So this is the first real appearance and first cover appearance. This is the newsstand edition. Found this at the local antique mall, so very happy to pick that up. And then at a local, these two then came from the local comic show that I attended a couple months back that I realized I hadn't shown these two. This is just a direct edition. All right. So you want to make sure there's the poster, because a lot of these these 90s books, kids tore these posters out. I know I had one on my wall. But there you go. And then I found one more at a local comic show. Gosh, just a week and a half ago. I picked up another one for $1. I should probably stop buying these now unless I find newsstands for $1. Again, it's a little bit of spec on my part, but you know, if it's a book you can find cheap and I wouldn't pay more than $1, but if I can find them for $1, I'll grab a few. And then, let's see. These two came from Half Price Books, because I'm always going to Half Price Books. They know me by sight now. It's a little disturbing, but I've been having real good luck. And I found a couple more. Nothing insane here, but happy to have these. I already have a couple copies of this. New Mutants number 100. Rob Liefeld at his finest. I love it. And then first issue of Infinity Gauntlet again. I've got 2 or 3 copies of this now. Really nice shape. Always going to pick that up for $1.50. The local comic show that I went to had these all for $2.50 each, which I was really excited about. I didn't find much at this show, but you know, a handful of books here. We got, what order do I? Okay, we got Battlestar Galactica number 1. Just a Bronze Age book that I don't really have. I don't have any of the Battlestar books, so to find this for $2.50, it's like, okay, good start. I like this. And let's do this one. Daredevil 270, first appearance of Blackheart. Big villain, been in the Ghost Rider movies. Somebody will do something cool with him at one point, but yeah, just a cool cover, cool villain. First appearances are always fun. And I do like me a final issue of a series. And this one's kind of bittersweet, but you know, it's back now, obviously. Detective Comics, this is the last issue of the regular run, issue 881. One I've been looking for a while, and to find it for $2.50 was pretty cool. So, man, that's just a cool book to have. And it's not like they celebrate it being like the last issue. There's no big like letter page or letter from the editor or anything like that. It's just the last issue. So, crazy. Crazy to think that Batman started here. This is the last issue of that title before it got revamped in the New 52 and renumbered and now numbered the same again. It's all confusing and goofy. But the regular monthly print run, this was the last issue. Fun book to have in the collection. Speaking of fun books to have in the collection, I saw this. I'd never heard of it before, but I had to pick it up. Marvel Comics Defenders of Dynatron City from the good folks at LucasArts. Newsstand edition. I'd never seen it, and pretty much if I see a Marvel book from the 90s that I've never seen before, I'll pick it up if it's cheap. So I know nothing about this except it was $1 and it made me smile. Last, a couple big boy books for me anyway. I've always wanted me some Bronze Age goodness, and I've wanted this book for a while, and I found a good deal online. Marvel feature number 11, featuring The Thing. This is the start of The Thing in his first solo series. This is before Marvel 2-in-1. He had a run in this title. I love this cover. Always fighting the Hulk, so always a good time. So I was really happy to find this for a good deal. And who doesn't love Ben Grimm, right? The ever-loving blue-eyed Thing. And last, but certainly not least, a book I've wanted for a long time, and the way these Marvel monster books from the 70s have been going up in price lately, it's nuts. But this is a title that's not getting much love yet. So I finally pulled the trigger and I got a nice copy of issue 1, Monster of Frankenstein number 1. I would like to complete the rest of this run. I have a few issues here and there, but now I got the first one, so we're well on our way. And that's it for now, guys. I got another comic show I'm going to this weekend. Hope I'll find some goodies, and I will report back. But everybody be well, be safe, and I will see you all soon.